Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Leigh Finnegan makes an effort to choke her sister. The brave and the lovely. According to spoilers, Leigh Finnegan and her sister Poppy Nozawa just reconciled. But Leigh will be upset because she buried that hatchet too hastily, as she will soon discover. Leigh will attempt to alienate her sister on her own because of her previous actions. Is Poppy going to live? Leigh appears to be on the verge of discovering that she has been a grandma for more than 2 decades and was unaware of it. It goes without saying that Leigh might hear this information from someone in Stephy's family sooner, rather than later from John Finnegan. In any event, Leigh is not at all pleased. Leigh had nowhere to stay at the moment, so she let her sister remain in her home. Leigh trusted Poppy to help her around the house when she needed it. But rather than helping out with household chores and other things, Poppy took care of Leigh's son Finn, a gullible college student attempting to earn his degree. Leigh was aware that Poppy was having problems at her place. But while Poppy was living there, Leigh erroneously believed that she had an affair with her husband and became pregnant. Leigh's inability to trust her spouse has caused her to have problems with him for years. When Leigh learned about Sheila Carter, she divorced Jack Finnegan because of Poppy. Leigh feels bad for not defending her son. Leigh placed Poppy in that home so she could woo Finn and conceive a child with him, after all. Naturally, Poppy's failure to tell Finn the truth has angered Leigh. The fact that her sister would use her son is what Leigh is more angry about. Poppy had grown up enough to understand. Leigh's only goal is to hold her sister accountable for abusing her son. After what she has done, Leigh will be honest with Poppy about her feelings. Leigh then encircles Poppy's neck with her hands and starts to choke her. Before Leigh strangles Poppy to death for her actions, who will intervene to save her? Even though he might question why, Finn is likely to end up saving Poppy. Because his mother must be grateful for her career, Finn cannot let her kill Poppy. Leigh does not wish to be imprisoned for committing murder. Before it's too late, is Finn able to persuade Leigh to back off? Now that all has been revealed, will Poppy leave town? The 3 steps to Stephy payback by Hope. Are Finn and Luna involved in the revenge plot? According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope Logan might take 3 actions to exact revenge on Stephy Forrester. Let's think about how this might all play out, since John Finnegan and Luna Nozawa might be recruited into a retaliation scheme. Hope is already furious that Daphne Rose kissed Carter Walton and disparaged her, especially when Carter blocked Daphne's plan to go back to Paris. But when Hope learns the remainder of the story, her current hatred will pale in comparison to the wrath she will experience. Daphne arrived in Los Angeles thanks to Stephy, who also made her a plant at Forrester Creations. Daphne has obviously grown to love Carter by this time, but Stephy was the main reason she traveled to town and established herself at Forrester. When Hope learns that Stephy has always been in control, you can guarantee she will desire revenge. This leads us to Hope's 3-step revenge plot. Let's discuss those actions and how Hope could finally hold Stephy accountable. Now that his feelings for Luna are overwhelming him, Finn is going to need someone to console him. This is particularly relevant given that Stephy is attempting to obstruct Finn and Luna's father-daughter relationship. In the future, Hope might make it her goal to cuddle and console Finn. Hope might see the ideal opportunity to entice Finn closer after learning about all the commotion around Luna. Hope may also encourage Finn to take advantage of this opportunity to become a father to Luna, primarily because she is aware that it will ruin his marriage. Hope might believe it's only just to treat her opponent the same way Stephy treated her because she interfered in their relationship. Hope may then attempt another daring move. One could easily envision Hope trying to woo Finn, possibly to show that she can make him kiss her back this time. Hope may even believe she can genuinely win Finn's heart for herself if everything goes according to plan. Regardless of whether that is accurate or not, Hope may become obsessed with using Finn to pursue Stephy. In the end, Hope may try to get revenge by taking advantage of Stephy's marital issues and assisting her in getting a divorce. Without a doubt, Hope might use the entire Luna scenario as part of a vindictive scheme to entice Finn to her. In the upcoming months, Hope and Stephy's conflict will only worsen. Therefore, we'll be providing you with predictions on all the surprises and upheavals. Stephy is returning Luna to prison. According to spoilers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Stephy is serious about Luna. Because of her husband's wild relationships, Stephy Forrester Finnegan finds it difficult to live the peaceful life she desires with her husband and kids. Finding out on her wedding day that Sheila Carter was her mother-in-law was already a terrible situation. It comes out that the young woman who left her for dead and confined her in a cage is actually her stepdaughter. When will Stephy's story come to an end? When Stephy informs Luna Nozawa that she will not be dating John Finnegan, she does not take it well. Now that she is aware of her father's goodness, she realizes that she is also good. Stephy doesn't want to hear that, but she wants to prove to him that she is capable of changing. She wants to see Luna in prison once more. When Stephy summons Lieutenant Baker to Bill Spencer's home and orders him to arrest Luna and return her to prison, she believes she has everything worked out. When Baker informs her that there is nothing she can do because Luna is incarcerated, she will be shocked. She can live the good life in her prison, which is a luxurious mansion. Stephy thinks this is crazy. How is it possible for a serial killer, who ought to spend the rest of his life in prison, to live on a lavish estate while under house arrest and wearing an ankle bracelet? How is this fair? Punishment should not be administered in this manner. Despite everything Luna has done, she has everything she could ever need or desire. Stephy realizes that no one is even on her side, but she is not going to take this lying down. Lieutenant Baker is helpless, Bill sinks his heels in, and Luna can only celebrate her victory. What is Stephy going to do next? Stephy's audacious request to Deputy Chief Baker. Will Luna go back to prison? According to spoilers and updates for the bold and the beautiful, Stephy Forrester calls Deputy Chief Bradley Baker, with the intention of putting Luna Nozawa back in jail. Let's examine Stephy's crafty plan, as well as the future developments on the CBS soap drama. Stephy rushed over to face Luna when John Finnegan told her that she was under house arrest at Bill Spencer's estate. Stephy obviously wants to see Luna go back to jail, which is exactly what Bill feared. When Luna brought up Finn's appointment, he was already tense since he thought the doctor would reveal everything and cause trouble. Bill became concerned that Luna would wind herself behind bars once more, something she fervently wishes to avoid. Since Bill sincerely cared about Luna's welfare, he didn't go to the trouble of changing her incarceration to house arrest, believing it to be a ploy. Bill planned a sequence of actions to guarantee the imposition of home arrest. Can Stephy really turn everything around by simply complaining to Deputy Chief Baker? Although Baker could agree with Stephy that Luna ought to suffer more severe punishment, he is unable to overturn the judge's decision. By staying within her residence, Luna has not violated the terms of her house imprisonment. This is supported by the data from her ankle monitor, which makes Stephy question how she could possibly be successful in getting Luna sent to prison. In the process, Baker may have to confront his limitations, which would only make Stephy even more furious. Stephy will probably try to persuade the judge to reverse the home arrest decision by threatening a public protest. But compared to just phoning Baker and expecting him to bring Luna out in handcuffs, this strategy might take more time and work. Furthermore, there is strong evidence that Luna has been singled out and assaulted by other prisoners. Bill has persuasively maintained that this is the safest setting for Luna, which is unquestionably something to take into account as well. If Deputy Chief Baker doesn't comply with Stephy's demands, she may become irate and irritated. Stephy will be forced to consider her options if Baker refuses to comply with her request to put Luna back in a cage. More heated altercations between Stephy and Luna are anticipated, based on the most recent CBS soap opera teasers. Tune in for more details on the mayhem and any surprising turns that might occur.